Welcome back to BiCo SMP, where today we have things to do. We have a lot of things to do. Now, if you watched the last few episodes, you'd know that at the moment I'm kind of like flipping backwards and forwards between the base and then other projects. So today we're going to be working on the base. And we're going to be working on the base a lot. Now, originally I was just going to do it, so we're going to do the forest, but I think I want to get in all the kind of like generic Waddle Dee houses as well, because if you look at Waddle Dee Town, there's the main buildings, you've got the weapon shop, you've got Kirby's house, but then you've also got a whole bunch of like kind of generic houses around the place. So I want to get onto those as well, because they're similar to the forest and they kind of create atmosphere and kind of close everything in a bit. So I do want to do that, and then it'll clear up some of these ugly spaces like this. But yeah, no, that's the plan for today. Also, another thing I want to do today is the interior for this section of the monolith. I mean, again, I mentioned it last episode, we're not going to be doing the whole monolith. I want to do the interior for the bottom section, if that makes sense. Like, it's probably going to, yeah, it goes up to here. The interior I've got designed at the moment, it comes up to here and connects up here. So that's kind of where I want to go to. And it's got like this kind of like nice terrain. We've got a big cherry tree here, and it's going to be really cool. But first we're going to do the forest. Also, something else I have done that I need to kind of show off that I've done between episodes. I mentioned it in the last episode, but if you want to load, I have moved everyone's portals up to the nether roof, and I've started work laying it out. Like, we've got portals. This isn't the nether hub. I'm going to be building the nether hub. That's on me. This is not it. This is just for reference to make my life easier, so I can kind of see the spacing of everything and where everything is. So, we've got my portal here, I've got the ocean monument there, over there. I think it's Kenma's next. But yeah, no. So I've started work. I think the Nether Hub is going to be one thing that like I'm doing a lot of work between episodes, because it's not really going to make for great content. But it's gonna be a project, and it's probably what I'm gonna do like next, as in like the like next episode I'm gonna do Nether Hub stuff. But we should probably get on to doing the kind of forest. I'm not gonna do the buildings just yet. I want to start with just the forest, just because I kind of want to see what happens. Not see what happens, but I want to get that done first, and then walk through that, and then get all the other buildings and walk through those. So it makes sense in my head. Just trust my thought process. Trust my thought process. I know it sounds unorthodox, but I trust my thought process, and it works out like 60% of the time. So let's just get on to the time lapse. So we now have our forest. Now these vines are out of control. I need to fix those. I need to put some string down. We now have our forest all set up. So it is, I think it's about 3 or 4 different tree designs, kind of all just randomly placed and rotated. This was a lot. This was a lot. But I'm glad I finally got this in. I've been procrastinating this specific part of the base for a very long time, and now we can get onto the rest of the base that actually I think we genuinely, I could finish the base next episode. I'm not going to, because we're going to work on other stuff next episode, but it's at the point where we are nearly done. Like, we just need to put in our last buildings. And we're going to be putting in some more buildings today as well later, remember, too. But we're going to get back to that, because for right now, we need to get to the shopping district. You see, halfway through that time lapse, I actually stopped for a bit and had a meeting with Twaj, so I'm going to roll that clip now.
Yeah,
What on earth? I am not going
this
to
is
have...
where you test your donkeys.
Please don't tell me we're just gonna have donkeys all around Waddle Dee Town.
We're gonna have donkeys all around
Oh
Waddle Dee Town.
no! At least put them in the shopping district.
I forgot that this was gonna be here now.
That's what we're
I
having
saw
the
it in the
meeting
video.
about.
Yeah, that's why we need the meetings, because I don't remember things.
This is true. I need to tell you everything, because you will just forget.
Yeah, I'm a great president.
You're the best president ever. Out of all
I'm
the
the best
presidents we've...
president BiCo has ever had.
Yeah, you're the best president BiCo has ever had, ever. So we've got the monolith, right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if you follow me up here, you follow the big flight up here.
Yes.
We come up here. At the end here, I've left this bit empty up at the end so you can build like the wind charge launcher. I forgot how big it needed to be, and then
Mm-hmm.
I made it massive, so maybe you can just have
You
multiple in
made it
here.
massive.
I made it
We can
too
have
big.
multiple, yeah, because then we can
And
have
like,
multiple because then while the recharge time is going on, you can have other people use the other ones.
wait, what if is this enough space to do redstone for like a fancy like happy ghast storage garage thing where like people park the happy ghast and like it in minecarts and it stores them safely?
Oh, kind of like. Hang on, how are you imagining this? Because in
So
my
like,
mind, we just went
oh,
straight into like you bring the happy gas here, minecart
yeah,
runs into them, and
hang
it
on,
just disappears into the ground.
I need blocks to visualize. Hang on, I know where there's heaps because I haven't cleaned up from where I was digging stuff out
The
much
only
time.
blocks I have in my inventory are crafting tables.
That is not surprising. So, all right. So, say,
I
come
should
here.
have been the Pascal who steals crafting tables.
So, say this is the pillar, the really cool pillar.
Hmm.
I'm missing my block placements, and it goes up. Ooh, fancy. It goes
Ooh,
up.
yeah,
Just,
yeah.
just say this is one side of it because I'm not building all four sides. But this is
Yes,
this is
yes.
one of the sides. I'm thinking like there's like little modules in the corner that like store the happy ghasts, and like it like it
Hmm.
remembers whose is whose, and then like there's a button like up the top here and it'll bring them up, and then in this corner there's a spot to like put them in a minecart and it takes them down into one of the empty available slots.
Hmm. I
would
see.
would that be
Oh,
doable
you
with
could
the
do like
space we
a.
had?
Honestly, with this amount of space, it should be doable. Happy Gas need a 4x4, so you'll need a 4x4 here, 4x4 there. If you put it under the. Yeah, that should be doable. How are you thinking of like identifying whose gas it
I
is?
don't know. This is what I'm talking about. This is
Mm-hmm.
why I'm giving you the idea because you're better at redstone than I am.
Mm-hmm. I What we could do is we could have like a ticket system where like when you put a gas in, you get like a
Yeah,
little piece of paper or some special item.
and you could charge
That like
for it, and like you have to pay when you put the ticket back in for the time you've parked
yeah,
there. It's like a paid parking garage.
exactly. That is kind of what I was thinking, like a paid parking garage. I wasn't thinking of adding the payment in, but if we wanna,
Yeah, I mean you're the president. It's your choice.
I am the president. My bundle of diamond blocks is looking a little empty.
Didn't I give you a whole bunch of diamonds
Hmm.
last time?
You did, and I ate them all. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was thinking at the end of this bridge here, like up on top of the hill. Up on top of the hill here is where we could put like your presidential headquarters.
Oh, the crafting table
The
spire.
crafting table spire. Oh my god. Are you actually just
I'm
going
gonna
to
need
build it out
crafting
of
table donations for that
Are you
because
actually
I
just
can't
going to build it
craft
out of
them.
crafting tables?
Probably not, but they're definitely gonna be an accent
They're
block.
definitely going to be okay.
You
Trying
know
to think
how the
how
obelisk has like the little cracks made of blue? Imagine that with crafting table.
amazing. Oh god. Oh god, imagine if I like did the monolith with the crafting tables instead of that.
Yeah, wouldn't it have looked cool?
I mean, it would have looked interesting, but then we run the risk of you tearing it all down. But yeah, no, I'm thinking like we put it at the end of the bridge here, and that's like a good spot for it, and then like because like there's like a direct line of sight going from the bridge to the headquarters.
Presidential.
I think it's cool. I think it makes sense.
I think it makes sense. Plus, it makes it easier to assassinate me because you can just come through the portal and go, whee!
This is true. I will protect. Where did you get that crafting table from?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh god. All right. As I was saying, I was thinking like kind of the area where I'm standing around here. This is where we could put like the donation bin. The whole do you get like a void, like a big like
Just a big
glass.
hole, put some like hopper minecarts at the bottom.
Yeah, or like get like the glass fog effect and make it like look really deep.
Ooh, get the glass fog effect. Oh, and then you have like an allay that comes down into the hole and gets the items and then throws it back.
That's an option too, although I hate LAs.
Okay, this is
Although this
true.
is enslavement, so I guess it works out
Yeah,
in
let
the
me
end.
consider.
Wasn't that a fun meeting? So yes, we're gonna dig out that hole. That's gonna be fun. I swear to God, I do more on this server than just dig out holes. Please, I promise. Like I need to do this. I'm probably gonna just do that off camera at some point because it's not gonna be a massive project. But like that's gonna be a small hole. That's not gonna be big. Um, but something we do need to do now is the interior in here because it's ugly and I don't like it. So I am going to perform a magic trick. Are you ready? Ready? So I've got the resources. Which one goes first? This one. So I'm going to put this shulker box down. Actually, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm going to put them outside because then it's just going to be a pain. It's going to be a pain to build in here if if that happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all my shulker boxes. I'm going to place them down one at a time here. These are not in order. Oh my god. Okay, this is not going to be fun. I am going to look at this. Look at this. But ready. After I'm going to fly up and I'm going to fly back down into it, and we are going to have a complete interior. Ready? Watch this. It's ready. And there we go. We now have our interior. So we'll go back a bit to give the kind of full experience. But you walk in here and you've got like the lovely little grove looking thing, a little river with a bridge going over it. And what I've done here, I've put campfires underneath, so it kind of looks like the foam from the not the foam, but like the splash from the river coming up with the smoke particles, which I think looks cool. I think it works. Um, yeah, I like the way it looks. Because obviously this isn't actual water, this is just glass. Wahoo! Because I wanted to get that more kind of grey feel rather than the blue of water regularly. And then we've got our big cherry tree, which I absolutely love this tree, by the way. Um, and we've got like some soul lanterns hanging from it, just because we need a bit more light up there to stop mobs from spawning. And then it all comes together, the portal up here, and I've got like a row of black around everything because we're going to be like, this is supposed to be like look like the void, not the void, but like a kind of darker feel. Um, Here is where it's going to separate into the next section. It's where this comes across. I don't know what we're going to do next. That's probably going to go up until there. That's going to be a big one. And then I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next. I haven't thought that far through, but it's going to be different to this. It's going to kind of all be different themings in the different kind of vertical sections, um, which makes sense, if you have seen the Monolith interior in Expedition 33, it's all kind of different. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. But what we need to do now is we need to do some more work on the base. We need to do those more Waddle Dee houses because I said I was going to, so I'm going to because I really want to because I've got all the resources and we're just gonna get into another time lapse. Let's go. So there we go. We now have our other houses in, and they kind of scatter over the place. Like you look up there, this view along here is looking a lot more complete now because you've got those up there. So we've got a whole bunch up there, and then the rest are kind of going along what will be like a side street once we put the cafe and the post office in. It's going to be like this little street almost. We've got a whole bunch here, and I have dug a hole on the other side here in this one because this is the hole I've been using to get down into all my farms, my the old villager area and stuff. So I'm probably going to put a door there. I need to put a door there, but that's where I'm going to kind of go in there. But yeah, no, we've got them all lined up here, and we've got the staircase that goes up to the upper section. So now there's an actual way up here. So yeah, it's really, really nice. What have we got left now? We've got the post office and cafe. We've got some little stalls here, which is where like the mini games are, and then we've got the big Coliseum, and that is it. That is it. Next episode, I'm probably going to be doing the Well, next episode we're doing the Nether Hub. That's the main thing, but I also do want to do the cafe and post office then too. So that will also be next episode, and then the episode after I'm going to finish, and then the episode after that we're probably going to start the mega base. So exciting things. But I think that is actually going to do it for today's episode, and it was a fairly substantial one. I mean, we did the forest, which is this was a process. This took me about 4 days just to get through everything. Not because like it took me a long time to build, just because like I got really bored while doing it because it was a lot of the same, so I had to keep stopping and kind of doing something else. Like I think I split it up across 8 recordings from memory. But we did the forest, then we did all the buildings, and we also did the Monolith interior. So yeah, fairly productive episode if I do say so myself. And also we had the meeting with Twaj. So yeah, like I said, next episode we're going to start work on the Nether Hub. And should I kind of tease what I've got planned? I kind of want to do like, back rooms almost. Not back rooms like exactly, but kind of like a liminal kind of never-ending space. That's like kind of the idea I have. Similar, like if anyone else has seen Ninjago Dragons Rising, you know, you've got like the administration. That's an idea I had, you know. And yeah, no, I've got an idea for some lore. I can't remember if I left in the clip where I was talking about teasing some lore for the Monolith, but yeah, there's gonna be lore behind the Monolith and what I'm gonna do for the Nether Hub. So that will all be explained next episode. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe and do all that fun stuff, and comment as well. I need to add commenting to that little spiel I do at the end of every video. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment and do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you on the next one if you choose to watch it.